Monday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. That means it's time for SideKick Power Hour. My name is Nakia. I am one of your hosts. We do this every week. Last week, of course, we surprised everybody, and I was in New York City with my good friend and co-host Joshua R. Pangborn. Technically, I'm still in Queens right now because, well, Josh has me on his chest. Thank you so much.
Wait, you mean you're not in the other room? I was just waiting for you to come in.
Trust me, I really wish that was true. We had such a good time last
then
week.
Who is in the other room, Nakia?
That's pretty scary. Don't freak me out like that. I took a nap earlier and I had a really, really weird nightmare. I think it has something to do with what's going on tonight. And I'm going to let you, Josh, tell the world what is going on tonight.
Well, I mean, where do I start? I guess we'll just focus on this show. What's going on tonight on SideKick Power Hour? We are going to be talking about the musical episode of Skeleton Crew because that's the show that we are all counting down towards. And then we're going to be welcoming my latest baby to the show, Demon Doctor. We're going to be diving into season 1, episode 1 of that.
That is really, really exciting. Of course, we couldn't do any of this without our viewers at home who tune each week. And we would really love it if you will continue to help us by making donations. Those of you who have been making donations, some of you every week. And we really, really appreciate that. It means so much. Thank you. Thank you. And if you are considering making a donation, just whatever it takes. So there's PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Take a look, see how you can help us out if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. The easiest way you can help us is subscribing to the channels, liking the content, and sharing it with your friends, because it's good stuff. And you can do all of that right there. Now, each week we have an audience question, and this week, since we're starting with a horror show, the question is, what or who, I guess, is the sexiest horror monster? Not horror monster. No, horror monster.
Horror.
What is the sexiest horror monster? Let us know in the comments below. Anything's open season. Right now the monster I'm the most scared of probably is still Lindsey Graham. But you could probably come up with a more classic horror monster. We do have some friends who are going to be joining us tonight, and as they do pretty much every week. And we've been doing this for how many weeks? 48. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, y'all. We got some exciting news to share for you about that coming up. But she's here. You love her. You know her. You can't get enough of her. It's Ashley Monique Menard. Hi.
Hi, you guys.
Hello, Ashley. Good to see you. And as always, we've got the one and only Stuart Kiczek right here. Hello.
Good evening.
Dressed appropriately, very festive shirt and everything.
Yes, I'm also dressed appropriately. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I thought this was nice and festive too.
Yes. When I look at you, I definitely think horror show.
Oh, that's so awesome! You know what? When I look at you, Ashley, I think F my fears. Tell us what's up with
F your fears this week. One of my good friends who I used to wait tables with, so there's like a lot of really fun stories from back in the day. She's also a voiceover artist. Her name is Jenna Faye Davey, and she tells us how to be a voiceover artist, shares her experiences in the business, and it's honestly one of my favorite episodes because we are close, and so this is going to sound terrible, but it's super true. I love it because I talk a lot more about myself in this episode. I share some stories about myself, which I don't normally do with a lot of people. And for me, it's a joy to kind of hear those, because it's nice to be able to share those stories with my listeners. And I know how it sounds, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what
you mean. And we're excited to hear it. If you haven't started listening to the F Your Fears podcast, you can now watch it as well. Just head over to fyourfears.com. The link is right there below. Stuart, did you want to pimp out your OnlyFans this week? No? Okay, great. So
don't toy with people that way. You know that people would be so happy if Stuart had an OnlyFans.
I know.
People are going to do a lot of Googling, and I don't want them to waste their time.
We do get frequent requests for a
that's a different kind of power hour.
Scenes with Angie, Mother Angie. So lots of fans out there.
I mean, maybe tune in to season 5.
Well, then I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised with what's to come.
Well, speaking of things that we're always surprised when they come, it's Mark-Eugene Garcia. That is our molder to Josh's Scully on Demon Doctor. Let's bring him in here.
That's my intro.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, who's the molder? Who's the Scully?
What was that?
Obviously, Mark is Mulder and I'm Scully.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Definitely.
ginger, first of all.
It makes sense. I just want to be sure.
And I'm the believer.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's the hand model. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to throw in that reference to a really bad 90s movie that everybody loves. So, Mark-Eugene, you've been in the Skeleton Crew universe for a hot minute, but you're now a part of the Demon Doctor universe as well. Tell us a little bit about the differences between Mark-Eugene Garcia and Detective Mark Bessem.
Well, our names obviously are very different, but no, I think what I like about him is he's a bit more smoldering and darker than I am. I'm a little more jolly and somewhat closer to Simon sometimes, except for what Simon's into. But Mark is
computers.
He's a fun character because he had something terrible happen to him, and in some ways it's the best thing that ever happened to him because it opened him up to a world that he really falls in love with, a world of Josh, a world of monsters, and a world
pure
of
imagination.
Exactly. It only took brutal violence to get him there.
Well, that's great.
He's good. I think I'm a little more skeptical than him.
I think he's one of my favorite characters in the SideKick universe. He's really fun. You make him really fun, but you also give him a lot of heart and a lot of curiosity, which I really like to see in a character. So that's fantastic. We're going to start watching season 1 of Demon Doctor. Ashley, Stuart, any favorite memories of filming Demon Doctor season 1? So let's start with you, Stu.
Any excuse I have to get in a makeup chair and get done up and look all pretty and get into Barth mode.
Yeah. No,
I know it's a long. I just have so much fun, and I'm just so appreciative to have it done and get to do it and add everything onto the character. There you go. I get to do that. That is my and that.
That's your OnlyFans.
That is your OnlyFans. No, so that is a lot of fun, and I do think that's one of my favorite things as well. Ashley, what about you?
My favorite is whenever I get to use multiple accents. So I really liked whenever in episode 3 where I got to transition from the way that Barth sees Genevieve vocally to whenever like Josh and Mark came into the room.
I love that.
And that's my fave.
That was really fun
so
to
much
see
fun,
happen.
yeah.
And
I the best switcheroo.
Totally.
It's just me on an average day switching into multiple people. It's my favorite.
Well, this week we're gonna do something a little bit different than what we've done before. We are going to get us in the mood for tonight. So I'd like everybody to turn your lights down a little bit.
Oh.
No, not the quarantine episode. That was last week. So what we'd like for everybody to do is to point your browsers right now over to Kahoot.it. This goes if you've got for our guests at home. Go ahead and either use your phone or your browser and pull up Kahoot.it. And you can do this watching it Growler Live down there. Everybody say hi to Growler Live.
Hi, Growler Live.
Growler Live.
So Kahoot.it. That's Kahooit. Thank you, Shy to the Sky.
Oh, Ashley, quickly, we have a question. What percentage better does an accent make you?
Let's ask Rogan Strode. What do you think, Reagan?
Huh? What's the question? What percentage better
does an accent make you?
100.
27. At least 27%.
Makes me 100. Wait.
Carl,
your
giving you a shout out.
questions are too smart for me. I don't think I understand.
Ashley, it's an Art of Blowing It reference.
It's an Art of Blowing It reference.
47%.
Yes.
Yeah. Did I get
Listen,
it?
You guys are gonna have to really
bless your heart, Carl. Carl, if you can hear this, bless your heart.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to go on record and say, folks, I don't know that there's a more dedicated SideKick fan than Carl. So if you really want to try to step it up, you're going to have to really, do that to get.
It's not just fan. Carl's also producer on.
That's right.
Shows,
That's right. So, is everybody ready for Kahoot.it?
What do I do with the Kahoot?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
put that in.
Once you get there,
right?
Let's put it. You put in that pin code at the
hard
top.
Work.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I told them. I said, listen, if we do this, Stuart and Ashley might not come back.
I don't know. This is hard, Josh. Nickname. Can mine be Stuart?
Sure.
It can be, sure.
My nickname is Stuart.
Great. There we go.
If you're at home and you want to join us, we've got Marky Pookers. That must be. I don't know who that could be.
I don't know who that could be either. I think it's Ashley.
Homie, what up?
People at home. We want to see some people at home. Hunter. Okay.
Hunter
on here?
Anthonics.
Wow.
Carl. Cousin Roman.
Anthony.
Cousin.
Folks at home, if you want to join from Growler Live, that's the pin. Kahoot.it 240-9962.
You don't
We're going to go another 30 seconds, and then we're going to get started.
Okay, here we go. Here's your 30-second countdown. Ready? Stand by. We're going to give you a 30-second countdown, and then we're going to start. So,
cousin.
I just realized if I put that up that you can't. There we go.
Yeah, so don't do the 30 seconds countdown.
Here we go. So,
all right.
30-second countdown. We're about 15 seconds in. This is your last chance. We do need some Palm Springs.
Do I win a prize?
Okay. I think you're doing good right now.
All right.
I'm in. It says I'm in.
I think we got one more. All right. Let's get started then.
Okay, here we go. Josh, you're leading this puppy.
Oh,
Jeepers.
3.
Jeepers. Where's Creepers?
2,
He's
1.
coming.
Horror movies. Okay.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Quiz. Okay, ready? Question 1.
Wait, what?
Which movie is based off of Stephen King?
Oh. That's easy.
Is it? Some people might not know.
I mean, okay.
When you assume too much.
I put an ass between you and me.
Oh, look, everyone got that one right.
Okay, what's next?
I have a little trick in there.
Oh, but it looks like Barth is in the lead. He must have been fastest.
Wow. Quickest fingers in the West.
What is the name of the camp on Friday the 13th?
What is that?
First of all, why doesn't it put the question on my screen?
Yeah, it just puts the shapes, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Josh reads the questions for us, y'all. He's doing us a favor. I'm really reading a couple words. Thank you, Joshua.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't get that one right.
Wow. Oh.
I was
Wow,
behind
Bart,
Anthony, though.
really? Come on, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Let some other
Bart
people
knows his
eat.
horror.
Which state does the movie Halloween mainly take place
Yeah.
in?
God.
Stuart, which state does this take place in?
Illinois.
Stuart,
No.
you're cheating.
Oh, you already put Vermont. Stuart. I mean, Bart.
Hello.
Yeah, Stuart. No, Stuart did that. I don't know.
It's a trick question. It takes place in a state of fear.
Ah.
Stuart.
Stuart.
Stuart
Oh,
just
that.
ruined
Drop
it.
down.
Question 4.
What was used as fake blood
Oh.
in Psycho?
Oh, damn it.
I
clicked it on your screen.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
clicking on my computer and it's just not doing
Click on
it.
your
Yeah.
phone.
Oh, it
Thank you
says
for
incorrect.
everything.
Because it was
Oh,
chocolate
what?
syrup, y'all.
Oh, fudge.
Oh,
Some bullshit right there is what that is.
yeah.
I should-
What
have
is the
Googled
number
faster.
and one thing not to do on Elm Street?
Scream.
Oh.
I did again.
I mean, technically, all of these are correct. But the number
The
one
number
thing not
one.
to do,
I put be alone.
it's all. The answer is never have sex.
Oh, dude.
That's in all horror movies, though.
Boom. Who took that one home?
A lot of us did.
Mm-hmm.
6 of 18. Josh. Wow. Who was Michael Myers' first victim? Okay.
Goldie Hawn. She's not an answer.
No, it was Reagan Strode.
Dr. Reagan
I don't
Strode.
see Reagan Strode on here.
But
That was
Laurie,
babysitter.
but Laurie Strode,
Oh, it's his
that's what she
sister.
got her name, is from Halloween.
Reagan. Is it? She got it.
Dr. Reagan
Tony
Strode.
didn't know that one.
Hey, Bear Lovers 326.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm in 11th place, you guys. Coming in
you?
on a rocket. I'm gonna speed through. I'm gonna win.
What age was
Oh my
Michael when
gosh.
he killed?
Why are
his
you
sister?
so obsessed with Michael Myers?
Look, I didn't make this. I just was able to find one.
Oh.
I
Wow.
work. I have a day job, people, and I also edit. I also edit 3 shows.
No. Damn.
Damn.
He was 6 years old.
Damn. Only one person got that.
Oh,
Still in
God.
4th.
Wow, Doctor, you're on fire.
I know, right?
Which horror movie starred Jennifer Aniston?
This is
Oh,
so
I know the
easy.
answer to this one.
It was Friends.
I told you. We're on a break.
The
Along
horror
Came
is white
Polly?
privilege.
Hey, why did we? Oh, I like it better when we can see our faces.
Hey there.
Hey.
How do I
Leprechaun.
know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love Leprechaun?
I mean,
I'm the leprechaun.
I feel like I've only seen like 2 or 3. I haven't seen the first one.
You really
Wait,
don't
there's
need to see
18 of
Leprechaun.
these?
18 leprechauns? Yeah. Which serial killer uses the line, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
That's what I thought. Oh,
thank you, dear lover.
Ghostface. You guys, it's Ghostface. But I didn't put that.
That's cheating.
But I didn't put it.
Ugh.
How long do you have to live after watching the video in the
Oh
ring?
my God, these are great.
Couple days? Oh, that's not an option. I'm gonna go with 14 hours.
How many of these have you not seen?
Me?
I've not
I've seen
seen
all
any
of these
of these
movies.
Mhm.
I'm asking
I've
Ashley.
not seen a
Except for
single
Leprechaun.
film of horror.
I don't
To
think
see
Ash
a
has ever
horror
watched a
flick.
horror film.
Stuart only watches musicals.
Scream.
I watched
7
the
days,
same horror
y'all.
movies over and over.
Oh, it wasn't
and
14
over.
hours.
It was 7 days.
This is a hard
What
Seven
one.
days
job
since
did
I was
Courtney
there.
Cox's character have in the movie Scream?
Oh, I know the answer to this one, y'all. I got it. I pressed that button.
Man, did y'all see Courtney Cox does like play piano? She's like a musician.
I
She's a
love
chef.
her. I also like watching her cook on her Instagram.
She's also getting ready for Scream 5.
Good for
That's
her.
I
cool.
can't wait. I
I
love
mean, she
me
was
some
brilliant in
Courtney Cox.
Masters of the Universe. I mean, I'll always go back to that one for her.
Yeah.
He was a reporter, y'all, as you
I
say
knew that.
in Texas.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
still in last place.
How did Jason die on Friday the
Well,
13th?
wait, but which
He got
one?
killed.
Like, you got to be more specific. Like,
Wait,
as a
that makes no
child?
sense.
Yeah. This makes no
Ah.
sense.
Oh,
He got
that's
killed.
the wrong one. It totally makes sense.
Objection.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
it makes sense.
I put shot.
I did too.
He was
But
shot by his mother.
Drowned.
No, he drowned. That's
was
how.
His
drowned.
mother
by a
drowned
gun.
him.
Yeah, he was shot later.
His mother didn't drown him. He drowned because the lifeguards didn't watch him.
Because they
I'm
were
just trying
too
to,
busy
I'm just trying to
fucking.
win, y'all.
They were too high and fucking.
Where does the movie A Nightmare on Elm Street take place?
I'm gonna go with Ohio.
It's right here. Takes place in my pants.
Where?
Ohio.
Do you want to
Illinois?
describe yourself as a nightmare in your pants?
I don't think that's true. Let's ask the audience.
It's
Oh,
Ohio.
yes.
I got it right, y'all.
That's very Drew Carey.
Which horror
Cleveland
movie
Rock.
did Johnny Depp have a role in?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Cleveland Rock.
Sure.
Cleveland rocks. Ohio.
Actually, you love Johnny Depp. Which one was he in?
I'm your
I
boyfriend.
went with
Brown. It
Nightmare on Elm Street.
wasn't just
Felt
a
right.
role. It was his first role.
And who was in Carrie? John Travolta.
John
Really?
Travolta.
Oh yeah,
I knew
Oh, yeah.
that.
I forgot about that.
Everyone does. What disaster happened in the first Final Destination?
Oh my god.
Well, there's 5 of them, Nakia.
One night, my friend Alex and I stayed up all night watching this new Final Destination and all the alternate death versions on the DVD. Do you guys remember that version?
It's like choose your own adventure.
Yeah, it was basically. Thank you
All
for
right.
the favorite. Who wants to join us again?
It was Plane Crash.
No, thank you.
Damn it. Foiled again.
Mm-hmm.
How many masked serial killers were in the movie You're Next?
I'm not
seen that.
one.
I haven't seen this.
You haven't
I'm
seen You're Next? Oh, it's
I
fantastic.
haven't either.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna guess though.
I know that this was my multiple choice
I
Scantron
went with 4.
moment.
Right.
You're Next is a really, really wonderful film.
Okay, if you're talking about it, it was in.
Oh, I guessed it right.
I was wrong.
I guess I'm gonna watch that next.
Ah,
We know how it ends.
You know what I watched? I watched Crimson Peak today for the first time.
oh, that's a fun enough movie.
I liked
You need to
it.
see that.
Man, that's
Enough.
fine.
What was the name of the
Almost
woods the 3 kids documented in the Blair Witch Project? You know,
Oh, y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually have never watched the Blair Witch Project.
Oh my god! I watched the Blair Witch Project the night it came out in a theater in Alabama, and I was terrified. It's before the internet was really big. It was terrifying.
I
Right.
saw it in the
It was like,
theaters.
did I just watch a snuff film?
I did
Yeah.
too. It's one of the
Was
reasons
what?
I don't watch scary movies.
I went home and basically scared the crap out of my roommate by turning off all the lights and waiting in the corner downstairs.
What was the paranormal expert's last name in The Conjuring?
Never seen The Conjuring, so I'm just gonna go with.
You've never seen the Conjuring film?
No.
I've seen the first one. I want to see the rest of them. And I've
I
seen La
love,
Llorona.
I
The
love
Conjuring.
the Conjuring universe.
Should I watch The Conjuring?
I didn't realize La Llorona was part of it until I watched it, and I was like, oh,
Yep,
I know
La
that.
Llorona, The Nun, Annabelle.
Josh has an Annabelle costume. He's going to premiere this year for Halloween.
I
Damn.
will have to now, I guess. I didn't before, but I will now.
Oh, you guys. I think I
One.
won.
I got 15 out of 18.
Mark
I'm
got
third.
3. Barth got
Oh.
2.
I feel like there was sound to this and you didn't use it, and I'm upset about it.
There is sound to this.
I was the runner-up.
And so was Anthonyx Maximus.
Oh, this seems like it was a lot of fun for some people.
Funny that the people that ran it were the ones who won it.
Well,
I
I'm
wasn't gonna
sorry
say
that we
that.
all know horror movies.
I didn't think I knew horror until now.
Well, that was definitely a lot of fun, and I'm definitely now in the mood to watch Jeopardy. So we'll see you guys next week. Now, I'm in the mood to watch a little horror thing, but don't forget to stick around. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk some more about Demon Doctor Skeleton Crew. We're also going to premiere some very exclusive some BTS content, not the K-pop band, but behind the scenes footage that was shot last weekend when I was in city.
I want the pop band.
I know, same here. Josh, do you want to pull that up? And folks at home, don't forget, we're going to be asking you, who is the sexiest horror monster? Here we go.
I'm going to go with Reagan Strode.
Away we go.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
This was the first time I ever wrote a ballet.
So when I was making Demon Doctor, I knew this is exactly how I wanted to start it. This is the first opening that I had in mind. So this is the very first thing that I even came up with. The ballet. I obviously have no choreographic experience, but I knew I wanted one.
I've seen so many wonderful dancers in the past, but I have to say, you're just the best.
Thank you.
I wish that I could be a dancer.
It's not easy.
Being cheesy.
It's a lot of practice. I've been at this for almost 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. It's a long
It's
time.
been
If you love
36
it, it
years.
doesn't feel like any time at
It's
all.
been 1 week since I danced with you.
I keep practicing, and I feel like my form just doesn't quite feel right. You know?
You need to hold your
I'm
arms
shaking the groove
more
thing.
like this.
I'll hold your form.
Like that. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I love her so much.
I'm sorry. I did not realize. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it, Amelia. I was just helping this nice woman with her form.
Oh, lucky you. I've been asking Fred to help me with my form for ages. But no, nobody don't care about no old Amelia. Just sweep the floors, Amelia. No time for dancing for you.
That's what I love about you, Amelia. You know how to make me laugh.
Oh,
That's
I
my
can make you
friend
do a whole
Nala.
lot of other things if you let me.
I love her.
And
She was
she's
fabulous.
so funny.
Have a
So
good night.
funny.
I wish Mala was
Yeah.
great as a
Hello?
monster.
Hello?
Don't be afraid.
I'm actually
What are
intimidated.
you doing here?
Came in to
Uber
check in
Eats.
on you. Check in on your form.
Well, I don't think it's changed much in the past 45 minutes.
It's okay. People like
Not
me
been
get
45
all the
minutes.
gifts in life, and people like you, well, you're just working with what God gave you. You're doing a pretty good job, if you'll let me say.
Thank you.
Is it a vacuum
I think I
cleaner?
should be going.
Hey, hold on. I think that we should maybe grab a drink or
Damn, pushy.
something else. Sure you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I just think that. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. I think we're alone.
I think we're alone now.
Here he comes.
Should we record me singing the voice next season?
I hope you do. Yes.
I think it's pretty accurate.
I'll see you next time you call, Derek.
Nobody puts Derek in a corner.
I love
Just a
Gabe.
closet.
Gotta go to Gabe,
Just a
y'all. If you need
closet.
photographs here in New York City, you want some headshots, lifestyle shots, gotta go to Gabe. Queen self-tape. That's where it's at.
Gotta go to Gabe now.
Gotta go to Gabe now. I can't help myself.
Good morning, Lance.
Madam Ruby.
No Derek this morning.
He's pretending I'm a one-night stand again.
Well, you have a wonderful day.
See you soon, man.
Oh, sooner than you think.
I hate that lamp so much.
I thought those were 2 toilet paper rolls.
I threw that lamp away.
Mark.
Good morning.
You just missed Lance.
Who? Oh, him. Oh, him. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Look, I didn't want him to get the wrong idea about what we are, so I thought it was best if he left this morning before he saw me.
Sweetheart, I sense that it's you who have the wrong idea about what you are.
He is a hookup.
These hookups of yours, do they usually last 6 months?
Okay, look, I don't get out much. I'm
Yeah.
swamped with work.
You just drink some
Yes,
water.
the adventures of a demonologist keep the candle burning at both ends.
PhD and 2 masters, and not one of them helps pay the bills.
Oh,
It's true.
Sweetheart.
I know
I
firsthand.
sense good fortune coming your way soon.
Where's the body?
He's under there. He's under there.
He's not
This is
under
one for
there.
the books for sure.
Nothing. It's just a sheet on the floor.
He's under there, I swear.
Well,
I
it doesn't
swear.
look like it.
I
You want to do my job?
swear.
No, I just want to make sure. Well, then let me do my work. You figure out who did this. I'll document the evidence. Touchy.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
There he is. I see a foot.
No,
Can either of you tell me
you
when the
don't
last
see
time you
anything.
saw the victim was?
Last night, around like 9.
Which is ironic,
Bill
Mark,
Hader's
because we
in
didn't
that?
have a foot.
dancing.
Guys, I didn't know Bill Hader was in
dance
this.
recital coming up. He left.
It's
and I
off the
was
set
here
of
for
Barry.
About another 45 minutes.
Barry, what are you doing
it's
here?
terrible.
No.
He's really dead. He's dead. Oh,
It's one of my favorite things of the whole season.
you do have strong arms.
Right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not normally like this. I'm just really upset.
I'm gonna grab your man breath.
Can I get you something to drink?
This is awesome.
Coffee, maybe?
Oh, I don't drink coffee. It goes right through me.
Okay. Well, let's just stick to the facts then.
Yeah, Fred was a great dancer. I just don't know why anyone would want to kill him.
He had great
Except
form.
you.
And why did you say that?
Yeah.
You said it yourself. He was an amazing dancer. Maybe he was jealous.
Jealous.
No.
That's motive right there.
No, sir, it's not motive, sir. It was.
Kidding.
I would-
You're not really a suspect yet.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why he would have come back here last night?
I mean, he was always putting in extra hours. That's how he got to be as good as he was.
Okay.
Oh, who would have done this?
Well, that's what we're gonna try to find out. Now, if either of you think of anything else, I mean anything, you call me, all right? I got my eye on you, Slick.
Do it.
All right, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Let's get you out of here. You don't need to see this.
I could really use a cup of coffee.
Let me guess, they did it?
I just want to say that when we premiered this at the way station, I honestly I could see it in Josh's face. You were not expecting the amount of laughter that you got from some of these lines. These were really, really good.
What? Oh. Yeah, open and shut case.
Perfect. Let's bag up. Call it a day.
Yeah, donuts on me?
If only it were that easy.
We should drink every time someone says donut.
Let me
I
consult
heard
my
one.
dictionary on ancient ruins. I'll get back to you, partner. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, you asked for this.
Donuts and ruins.
Look,
We should
maybe
drink
we'll
every
go
time
out,
there's
go for it,
donuts
okay?
and ruins.
Jesse, I got a rep to protect.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
would we say ruins instead of
That's why I'm
ruins?
saying let the next one go.
It's probably at least 15 times.
Everything.
Look, like, they used to laugh at me for being gay. At least now they can laugh at me for things I choose, huh?
Like being gay and crazy.
You got any idea why he's missing one of his feet?
Gacy.
We will be right back after these messages.
Oh, hey. How was the flight?
It was great. Thanks for meeting me at the airport.
Uh-oh. Sir, you look stressed. Would you like a relaxing massage and blowjob? Yes.
It's like a house of cards, and if I blow the wrong way, it's all just gonna come crashing down.
I'm worried about me and Anthony, Pop.
What's that for?
We're living together. We love each other, but we're just not a team anymore.
I get it. Adulting is really, 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 really hard.
I've decided I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
So you've heard the story about my killer day.
Heard it. I live for it.
I live my life. And I don't think that you could say that about yourself.
I am tired of giving you sage advice only to have you rebuke me.
Last night we played Hide the Rattle, and I still haven't found it.
Oh, this is a gay bar.
I'm Zach. LCHJD, age silent.
Why? I mean, hi.
All of you are idiots. Except you. I'll leave you all to figure out who I mean.
I wouldn't lie to him. I don't see any reason to hide the truth from my friends, family, and loved ones.
I know the owners. Almost arrested most of them at some point. They're a great bunch.
That way of life gets old.
That way of life? Or just you? I guess it's good that I have such a great sense of self-confidence.
I'm looking for a real bear god.
Who changed the light bulb in the sex spot? It's way too bright in there.
Don't you remember the good old days of playing male prostitute in the backyard with your buddies?
It's only prostitute now. Gender's dead.
Every time that I watch
We're doing
that,
Demon Doctor.
I'm like,
we're done with.
When was this shot? You know, like how long ago was this? It's so funny to see. Josh, when did y'all shoot most of these things that are in this trailer?
We shot most of it after we filmed Demon Doctor. So we shot most of it April. This is April through December 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know,
and then 2020 hit. So
you showed me some of the things that we filmed when I was in New York last week, and I'm really, really excited for season 5, y'all. You can help us finish season 5 and all of the stuff that we do by making a donation down there. Let's get back to Demon Doctor now, though. Now, Josh, tell us a little bit about how you created the idea for the story.
Sure. Demon Doctor actually started very, 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 very long time ago when I was writing a screenplay for a feature film. And I had an idea for a woman who was going around taking body parts from people, from victims, and a portly demonologist who was brought in to figure out what was going on. And I didn't get very far writing the screenplay, but I did get far with the idea, and that's where I turned into. I was like, maybe I should do another series. I mean, we're on season 3 of A Skeleton Crew. What should I do now? So I came up with. I actually wrote 2 pilots. One is for the Teddy Bear Experience, which you will eventually see someday, and one is for Demon Doctor. And I asked a couple of people, which one do you all like more? And everyone said, well, Teddy Bear Experience is a little similar to Skeleton Crew in some ways. Let's go with something really different, and that's what Demon Doctor was. And so Demon Doctor is my love of. I was really scared to bring it out because they sometimes warn you about writing something you're so passionate and excited about. And I love 90s genre fiction. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't grow up and get shaped by Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel and Charmed and all of
It's
those
why
shows.
Stuart had to turn down that writing job for that last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles job.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, did you know who you were going to be casting in these roles at the time?
There was only one person that I wrote the role specifically for, and that was Genevieve. So I knew that I wanted Genevieve to be played by Barbara, but unfortunately Barbara chose Madame Ruby, and so I went with Ashton. No, I'm joking. I knew 100% that I wanted Ashley to be Genevieve.
I wish we could have seen Barbara play Genevieve.
Totally, that would have been amazing. Barbara, I know you're watching.
That.
Barbara's usually watching, so make sure to show Barbara some love. Mark, what about you? Ashley mentioned earlier that she didn't have a lot of horror experience, that she watched one movie and basically was like, nope, this isn't for me. So did you have a lot of experience in the horror genre or working in it or just as a fan?
I'm definitely a fan. I do like watching them. I wasn't growing up. I was such a Disney kid and was terrified. Even the cover art for Little Shop of Horrors, the movie, scared me. Like, I was so sheltered, and I thought Rocky Horror Picture Show was a scary movie. Like, I all I knew was the word horror meant like it was a grown-up movie that was bloody and scary, and I didn't want anything to do with it. And somehow that all changed, and now I love them. I did my very first project was a horror ghost story as like a student film where I got attacked by a ghost, or it could have been sleep paralysis. We didn't know. And it was a lot of fun. I got to spit out blood. I got to have scary slash makeup across my chest. It was a good time. So it made me look forward to this even more.
Well, we'll be taking a look in the archives for that so we can show our fans at home sometime. But I wanted to say, for me, I had so much fun auditioning for roles, and then of course getting to create the role of Giacomo Moretti. But for me, this was the first time that I got to start from season 1, episode 1, to score something and add sound design. And so it was a real treat for me to really kind of find sounds that worked well, with what we were doing, but also kind of calling back to some of the shows that I loved growing up, like Dark Shadows. I used to watch with my mother, those old reruns, or some of the X-Files, of course, and a little bit of Buffy. I wasn't a huge Buffy fan in high school, or should I say college. It came out when I was in college. But for me, it was a lot of that, the John Carpenter soundtracks that he's done. And the first Nightmare on Elm Street soundtrack, too, is really, really iconic. It's got some real trippy synthesizers in there. So I really enjoyed it. Adding music to a scene can change everything.
Especially horror.
Especially horror, yeah. So Josh thought it would be a fun idea to show you and let you hear the difference of what that is like. Take a listen.
I'm ready.
My body's ready.
Joshua R.
Hello? Don't be afraid.
Detective Mark Bessem.
You can call me Derek, Detective.
Help me.
These are murder cases, and you want to run around and talk about fairy tales and princesses.
You could educate the world on the great beyond. Instead, you pretend it doesn't exist.
There aren't any monsters, Mark. They're only people. And they're the ones you need to catch.
How do you rise above your hunger?
I'm totally surprised he hasn't eaten you yet.
Shouldn't get too personal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ship sailed on that one.
Oh, yes, the adventures of a demonologist keep the candle burning at both ends.
So that's how I got the trailer. Just like that.
And this is what he did with it.
Hello? Don't be afraid.
It's the same.
Nope, that's not what he did with that.
That was.
Let's see if I can find what he did with it, though.
Nakia, that's your best work.
Nothing.
Your best work altogether.
Stuart, I'm poking you.
You know, Nikki. I mean, he didn't really. He did nothing.
Where is it?
I am loading it right now. I guess I loaded the wrong one.
Ashley, can you just hum the score?
Stuart, you're my puppet.
Ooh,
I
I
guess
don't know
that's
what I'm
accurate.
doing here. Bow, wow. Just
Don't be afraid.
Detective Mark Bessem.
You can call me Derek, Inspector.
Help me. These are murder cases, and you want to run around and talk about fairy tales and princesses.
You can educate the world on the great beyond. Instead, you pretend it doesn't exist.
There aren't any monsters, Mark. They're only people. And they're the ones you need to catch.
How do you rise above your hunger?
I'm totally surprised he hasn't eaten you yet.
Shouldn't get too personal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ship sailed on that one.
Oh, yes, the adventures of a demonologist keep the candle burning at both ends.
So much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So whenever he designed it, he also put in visuals of everyone with the makeup too.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know that's what sound design did.
Good music.
You have no idea how many video files I have, and they're all edited different things. It's so complicated.
I'm just kidding. I love that trailer so much because originally Josh was like, he was really debating on the trailer, should we add the makeup or should we not add the makeup? Do we give that away? Do we want that to be a surprise? And so we went with it being a surprise. And then I love that to re-release the trailer and add those additional pieces. I just think it lets the audience know what they're in for because they can see the makeup and they can see what the show is. And it's so special. You've done such a great job with the show. I really love it so much, Josh.
Thank you. I can't imagine the show without all of you guys in it, though, because you guys have brought all of these people to life so wonderfully. And I am so excited to get back on set with all of you.
It's because we play those characters.
It's true. You do.
That's how.
You do.
That's how. It's because we read the words.
Right.
Do you?
Well, let's get back to this episode.
Mark does.
Episode 1 of Demon Doctor, season 1. This is from the Codex, Volume 1.
The First Codex.
The First Codex, Volume 1.
What is define Codex?
No, don't
It's
go
a
down
type
that.
of tampon.
Don't. We'll be here all night.
Isn't it
Codex.
there?
Do you want to cue that up?
Oh, it's Yolanda.
Fortune clearly.
Yolanda.
You got any idea why he's missing one of his feet?
I
just don't understand. Last week, the Wheel of Fortune clearly indicated that I was running into a spot of good luck.
And now it is reversed.
She should have been watching
But
Jeopardy.
that does not necessarily mean bad luck. It could speak to some external force, some negative external force in your life, like your husband.
Amber, you did say he was bugging you about finding a job, weren't you?
Oh, yes, he is.
Shut up, guy on the couch.
He's threatening to take away my allowance. Like, he doesn't understand the important work I'm doing. Like money is everything anyway. It's just, he's just trying to criticize me.
Well, then don't let him find some way to turn the negative into a positive. That is your only way back to the positive future we saw for you.
That would also
last
be a drinking
week.
thing.
You just give me an idea. Yes, I got it. Oh.
And with so much passion.
I just don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, I am but a conduit for the other side of the veil. Here to help.
No, you are so helpful. Yes.
Barbara and Yolanda are so much fun together.
Oh my god.
Same time next week.
Oh, indeed. Oh, Ash. Oh, by the way, I saw Lance earlier and he told me to tell you hello. Got my nails done.
Shut it.
Madam Beverly, you were dangerous.
Ta-ta!
Have a good day, Amber. You know, you can't just pretend that you don't know Lance and then shag him when it's convenient for you.
Stop it, and stop with that ridiculous British accent. You are from New Jersey.
By way of London.
By way of Bayonne.
You bitch.
Children, this is a place of business.
Yes, all of these customers agree with you.
You best finish
I
your
love Josh's
translation
beautiful
then,
little
so
curl.
you can pay the rent.
Yes, ma'am.
So pretty.
Yeah, my hair does so many different things.
Cut the deck.
You know I don't believe in this stuff.
And yet you will cut the deck all the same.
I do like my hair that length, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Fitting for him.
Ash, actually, it is. This represents beginnings. Derek has something in store for him, and he is just at the start of the path. This will be his spirit guide.
Really? I thought because he's just such an idiot.
Stop it. Don't you have some floors to sweep? I mean, what is Madame Ruby paying you for anyway?
No, literally, what is she paying you?
Inverted chariot. You are unfocused, unsure of your ways. You are at the start of a path, but you don't know its destination. So you risk wandering aimlessly. Aha. In the inverted lovers.
Ooh. Lance.
Yes, very likely. But this says you are facing disharmony. Your values are not aligned. You will never find your true path until you address this.
True that.
You were right. It's silly to do this with a non-believer.
Bloody hell, madam, what is it?
The tower. It means destruction or disaster. If I were one of the typical rubes that come in here like Amber, then the madam here would be warning me about my impending doom.
Yes, there's no fooling my little demonologist, if you gentlemen will excuse me.
An inverted lover and I did the inverted chariot. It was awesome.
What a fool I was for not joining you that day.
It's New York City.
I'm begging you, man. Please do not go into Captain Jadis's office and tell her that you think this guy was killed by goblins.
I don't think he was killed by goblins.
Thank you.
I think he was killed by a ghoul.
Are these reports serious?
It's a preliminary report, Captain.
They're fairy tale bullshit, Detective. Again. I thought you were going to keep us feet on the ground.
You saw the markings around the body. They were obviously...
What, Mark? Evidence that some evil creature committed a ritual sacrifice in order to steal a foot?
He is missing a foot.
Steal a foot?
And what do you think happened to that foot?
Well, if it's a ghoul, as I suspect, he probably ate it. That's what they do. They lure victims into inconspicuous areas so they can consume their flesh.
Bro.
I looked it up online.
Check these reports before you file them, or you both will be on desk duty until you retire.
No, Captain J, just wait.
Enough! Jesus, man, you're my partner. All right, I love you. You're smart enough. You're a good guy. You're funny. And all I got to do to get you to shut up is just give you a donut every once in a while.
Drink.
Donut.
I can't get you back on this, man.
Preach.
There's
That's what
murder
Josh says
cases, and
every
you
other
want to run
week on
around
set.
and
Me.
talk about fairy tales and princesses, man. It stops now, okay? You got it? Our asses are on the line!
Hunter Thor for the win.
So much angst.
So good.
Hunter Thor for the win. He wins this episode. It's my favorite delivery of a line in all of this episode.
Sorry, everyone
Other than
else.
Mala and the coffee.
Yeah, that's a tough. That's a tough.
That coffee,
comparison.
I mean,
Okay.
I'd watch that on
One's
loop.
dramatic and one's funny. I get one of each.
Okay, which is which?
Here we go.
No, I love this. Is my friend Bettina.
They're right next to you. Can you see?
Oh, they're so pretty. Yeah.
You're looking in the
You're
wrong
bugging.
direction.
You
the pictures
are
are on your
bugging.
left.
Oh, I love her.
Mama.
I love this show so much.
Well, I'll be twice in the same day. I get to see your scowling face.
This was the very first
Look
scene I
at
get to watch.
Capelina's little jacket.
I'm gonna
It's
give
the
you a buff on the
tablecloth.
house, and then I'm gonna do your nails too if you'd like.
Really, that's not necessary.
Shh.
Your hair looks so
I
cute.
know clients right now might as well practice. It makes perfect, right? So.
While this is going on, Paul and I are in the corner, and he's applying my Yakumo demon makeup for the first time.
For the first
What is
time,
it that
because
brings
he had
you
just
in
got
bed?
at the airplane.
It's not late enough for you to be pretending to
That's
give
the day
me
we
a
met.
Yep.
Don't keep me in suspense.
I had to add that
I
sound.
can't keep doing this anymore. I am
Can't
serious.
stop, won't stop.
Oh, no,
We'll
buddy.
file
Okay.
shit
You'll be
out your
serious the
finger.
next time that you say it too, and the time.
No, I won't.
That was
She's
Gabe's
not gonna be
inspiration.
next time. Not anymore.
You serious?
Fuck you on about?
Thank you. This has been fun. This has been so much fun, but you and I both know that we are not going to be forever, so it's better to end things now. Do I owe you anything for the buffing?
Or all the sex we've
Your
had?
money. This one's on me.
Come on, don't be like that, Lance.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was proper protocol for this situation.
You and me, we are not real. Nothing between us is real, so why should we continue? I need something real if I'm going to be in a relationship, and this isn't it. So it is better to end things than rather string you along.
Poor Lance.
Something real.
I know,
You study
seriously.
vampires and fairy tales, and you want something real.
Yes, because I spend my days in fantasy, so I need my nights to be something different.
Get out.
That's a great line.
Lance.
I'm serious.
Thank you. I wrote it.
Go.
Get out.
Fine. Thank you. It's been fun, but all
Been
right, I'll go.
swell.
I won't.
All right.
It was a party.
I'll go.
This is basically every guy that ever hits crushes on Growler. This is the reply he gets.
Excuse me.
Oh, no
Oh,
problem.
Morty.
Hello.
Oh,
His
okay.
jacket is everything.
What do you think, Barth? Do you think that this man can help us?
I think he can, mistress. I think he can.
Here he comes.
Nakia, is that you screaming at the beginning?
No.
Demon doctor, demon doctor.
Demons are forever.
Close to home, if you want to make your own music video to the Demon Doctor song, would you download it if I release it?
Challenge accepted. Maybe that should be the credit names. Nakia.
Demons are forever. Demons are forever.
Sidekick Productions.
Nice button, Mark. That's great.
People tell me I have a nice button.
That's the
Your
first
project's still running
episode.
it over.
The first episode of Demon Doctor season 1, the First Codex volume 1, the longest name in television history. So much fun, a lot of great stuff in this episode. We're really seeing and getting to meet all of these characters very fast. This is arguably one of the shorter things that Josh has ever done per episode.
I challenged myself to make sure that every episode was roughly 20 minutes, and that's hard.
That was hard, Josh. We want to just acknowledge that.
That is so hard.
The original cut of the episode was 81 minutes long.
So the question of the week,
like every episode of the Skeleton Crew.
The question of the week is, who is the sexiest horror monster, or what is the sexiest horror monster? Let's take a look and see what some of our audience replies were.
Well, first we should just say that Demon Doctor season 1 is done, but we're filming season 2 right now to answer Shiro's question. We're filming Demon Doctor season 2 right now, and season 5 of Skeleton Crew is basically in post-production. So more shows are coming. And then Art of Blowing It season 2 is in pre-production. And
you guys, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
And we've got a lot more things in the way, but here is one of our sexy horror monsters.
Nice. Thank you, David Allison. That reminds me of this week's episode of Drag Race Down Under. You have to watch it to see what I'm talking about. Very cool. Now, which King Kong? The original, the new one?
Oh, 1978 Jessica Lange.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, that's a good reason to ask about Godzilla. Yeah,
Godzilla.
I agree. Oh, that's pretty legit. Let's take a look. Mark-Eugene, what about you?
It's a toss-up between the T-1000 because Robert Patrick is sexy, or the alien from Aliens because he has 2 mouths.
Stuart, what about you?
It's a toss-up between Louis from Interview with a Vampire or Grace Jones and Vamp.
Wow. Ashley?
Can you make me to where I'm in the squares with everyone else, Hollywood Square style? Not that. Back with everyone? I'm going to have to say it's a toss-up between Barth and Giacomo.
Oh.
That's very sweet of you.
We've got Carl picking
I mean
Angel.
it. I totally mean it. I think you guys are so sexy in this role.
Also, did you guys know you can pick Angel? Did you guys know that Giacomo dips Copenhagen?
He looks like it. And I love that their eyes are flipped. The detailing. So beautiful.
The Great Cloud. Okay. Okay.
It's from 13 Ghosts.
Oh, yes. 13 Ghosts.
The giant baby. I mean, I would have said that.
The giant adult baby. Let's clarify and specify.
Is that my Halloween costume?
Well, I was going to say Louis as well from Interview with a Vampire. I just think it's so good, so classic. But then I guess my second would be in Gotham, the new show Gotham that was out for a while. The guy that played Solomon Grundy was really, really hot. And when they turned him into Solomon Grundy, he was actually kind of hot in his makeup too.
You just like that because he was shirtless for the whole time.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing.
You didn't talk to Paul.
Speaking of that, I want to just go on the record right now and say that I have asked Paul Anzulis, our makeup artist from Demon Doctor and Skeleton Crew, if we get him some airbrush material, if we can do full shirtless scenes as Barth and Giacomo, so he can spray our whole bodies.
Yeah, we just go down to the demon sauna and just hang out at and do demon sauna stuff,
Oh my God, that would be such a great.
They should be like a shade lighter though, because that's the part that doesn't see sun. So it's like you're like hot pink instead of red.
Well,
write that down real quick. Somebody write that down.
Lachubert agrees with Ashley, and I think he'd be very happy with that, Nakia, because Ashley picked Yakumo and Barth, and Lachubert also agrees.
Well, I love that. Well, Josh, tell us what we're in store for next week.
Well, next week we are going on with Demon Doctor. We're turning another page in the Codex and getting to Volume 2, which is the second episode of Season 1. And we're also going to probably talk about, the musical episode.
Absolutely. And folks at home, don't forget that you can help us with the musical episode right there. Speaking of singing, and we've got Mark-Eugene here, we thought it would be fun to show you a little bit of behind-the-scenes footage from this past week when we filmed a scene from the musical. This is Stuart on the camera and me on the direction in the background here, just screaming out stupid stuff. So take a look. Snap. Just open. Snap of his fingers.
I'm here to serve whatever he needs, be it shirt or hors d'oeuvre. I may be a baby, but that don't mean squat. And that's where we're gonna end.
Nice.
So good. So good. That's just a little blip where you're going to see a lot of almost naked Josh, almost naked Mark-Eugene, almost naked Nakia.
Yes, next season, full nudity, everybody.
All right.
There's going to be a lot of that. But also, since it's Demon Doctor, we didn't want to leave our folks at home hanging. So here's a little bit of exclusive Demon Doctor BTS.
From action.
I'm so sorry. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Small world, is it not? They brought me in for a question.
Yeah, I don't care. This is
And of course, that was Josh doing a slow-mo fall with Alex Cologne back there in the background.
Josh does all of his own stunts.
I just want everybody to know that was some serious extra work by Ashley Monique Menard as well, playing the random Fleischmann's fisherman.
I got lost in her character. Who was that? I don't know.
Who is she?
My name was Grayson. No, sorry.
We had such a good time this week. If you are a fan of Demon Doctor and you're loving it, please share with your friends and let them know. You can watch Demon Doctor right now over at demondoctor.com. And you could always help us out by making a donation at PayPal, Cash App, or the Venmos, as the kids say. We're going to be back next week, as always. Thanks again for being here with us. We had so much fun. It's so crazy to think that a week ago I was in New York in Josh's apartment shooting this. We had so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
And it's all thanks to vaccines.
Yes.
Right.
The power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ.
And that, I guess.
And Piper.
We'll see you all next week. Bye. All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
and that's the team.
you guys can check it out.